All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to show you and tell you about this whole little crypto, not really a secret, but confirmation of absolutely what I feel, and I think you're about to agree, will be epic. And it's not anything we didn't already expect. It's just hard to keep expecting that when you see, oh, and the markets are down again. When's the recovery? I thought I was supposed to start last week, and oh my God. Trust me on this. So, what exactly did we do? We sent Dick Algire, the remote viewer extraordinaire, a target to work on. And the way this works, the person who's creating the target knows exactly what the parameters are because it's their deal. So for this target, the parameters were as follows. It has a picture of LITECOIN, shot of Charlie Lee next to it, and then we want to know if the price of LITECOIN on Christmas Eve, I think was the time frame, this year, 2018, if the price of LITECOIN was $999 or lower. In fact, let me read it properly. If it was $999 or if it was under $999, the viewer would identify a spider. If LITECOIN trades, where's that? Christmas Eve 2018, if LITECOIN trades for $1,000 to $1,999, the viewer identifies the Pomeranian Bell of the St. Stephan in Vienna. If LITECOIN trades on Christmas Eve 2018 for $2,000 to $2,999, the viewer clearly sees the full moon in the night sky. And there's a picture of each of these things on this document. If LITECOIN trades on Christmas Eve 2018 for $3,000 or more, the viewer clearly sees the battleship USS 61 Iowa. As psyched up as I was to tell you that video last night, guys, just bear with me. Guess which one that son of a gun drew? Out of a million things in the world, a person could, you could draw. All he's given is an ID number, an 8-digit, basically, ID number that only the person who put this together knows what it means. It says, Dick, here's your target. Here's these 8 digits. Have at it. That's all he gets. So he could only draw 1, 2, 3, 4 things, right? Yeah, 4 different things. And if he draws any of those 4 things, it lets us know his remote viewing session must have worked because he could have drawn any damn thing. Like, he could have drawn anything. But he drew one of the 4 things. Not only did he draw one of the 4 things, he drew the inside workings of a battleship. And I'm going to share with you a screenshot here. Actually, I was going to do one, but I'm going to do 2. There's a few pages to this. I'm going to share with you 2 because I don't know what they want to do with this yet. They may publish the whole thing, but I want to just share with you what he drew. And you tell me if this sounds like any of those things I just shared with you. Spider, full moon, the bell, or a battleship. Ready? Okay. Screens glow, keyboards clatter, smell, carpet, smell, electronics or electricity, something. Focus. Everybody's focused. All these people sitting side by side at workstations on a network, each doing something different, but all linked. People at consoles or workstations, very attentive. Pay close attention. We've got this guy. Here is a man watching them. Man is serious. Foreign national, parentheses. Stocky, powerful, gruff voice, smells of cologne, humorless, all business. Concern of performers or performance, reports to his superiors, concerned only with productivity and performance. And then finally a corridor he draws. Edging, right? So ducts, wiring, cables, air conditioning, clean, stark. And then he's got question mark, fiber optics, not really sure, but something, the cabling, right? You ever been on a ship, a submarine by chance? Battleship, an old one, Matter of fact, a lot of boats, to be honest with you, big boats. That's exactly how they do stuff. They duct it like that. They put the wiring and the cable and the conduit running down the hallways, especially in a warship. They're not trying to make it look pretty. Out of all the things this guy could have drawn, he drew that. Now, the reason I was making you wait was because I wanted to give this to another person to remote view, and I didn't want that person to hear me already say it on YouTube, basically, and then pollute his mind, so to speak. The good news is it didn't really work out anyways. He's on vacation, and he's in a hotel room, his kids running around, noise everywhere. It's just, forget about it. And here's the thing. Do we need anybody else to remote view this at this point? Dick Allgaier could have drawn anything in the world that you've ever seen and things you've not seen, honestly. Millions and millions and millions of different things he could have drawn. Yet the targets were 4 different things of a possibility. Now, had he come out here and drawn a damn spider, tarantula or something, or insects and this and that, I'd be like, guys, I hate to say this, but end of the year, Litecoin might be $999 or less, according to this remote viewing session. He just drew a damn spider, and that spider was one of our target, or potential targets, anyways. If it means that Litecoin's under $1,000. At the same time, if Litecoin was between $1,000 and $3,000, it was the other 2 things: the bell tower or the full moon. He drew the battleship inner workings in great detail. There's some other screenshots on here that, to me, look like the cannons, the guns blasting. Energy, focused energy. Like he writes all this stuff down. Another part, satellite dishes. Looks like satellite dishes, communication, secure, multiple channels. He's writing all this. It's in this document right now. So I'm sitting here looking at the market yesterday. Well, it's down again, and then today, it's starting to go back up a little bit right now, but I mean, it's still red. And I'm thinking, it doesn't matter. Like I've always said, it doesn't matter. You're gonna look back and say, I was so close to selling, I was so close to throwing in the towel. Boy, these people that know how to push these markets around, boy, did they do a number on us. But damn it, I listened to guys like Joe and Bix and everybody just telling me to hodl and hodl and hodl and hodl. And they did, and we did. And oh my God, like they said, we were handsomely rewarded for being patient. What is trading? It is the transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. And believe me, you can get real impatient when the price of your asset that you just got in at $250, $300 is now today $165. So I want you to think of something. Cryptos are going to blast off, and when they do, all cryptos will rise. Cliff has said this 1,000 times. Hey, rising tides raise all ships. And there's going to be some altcoins blowing up, like as in high prices. Now, I had a conversation with a couple of guys at work earlier while they were on their 15-minute break. And I said, he's like, I've got some cash right now. I just got my commission check, and I want to I want to get some Litecoin. I'm thinking of getting some more Pillar, maybe a little more Theta, and maybe there was one other one he was possibly talking about getting. Pillar, Theta, Litecoin. Maybe that was all. And he's like, would you do more one way? I'm like, listen, I already told him the story about the battleship and the, remote viewing session. I said, at $165 price right now. Right, I'm gonna pull up a calculator just to show you. I already did the math because I already talked to him, but I want you to see it on your screen. I want you to see it. 165 times 20. 20 times return would be $3,300. This remote viewing session is pretty much saying it's going to be at least $3,000 or higher, and there's no upper limit. I kind of wish they put it a little bit of an upper limit, like, you know, between 3 and 8,000 or 6,000 maybe, and then between 6,000 and 12,000, and then maybe 12,000 and 20,000. You know, like, let's kind of, or higher. At that point, you could say, is it 12,000 or higher? You know, and then see what you got. But that's okay. Are you going to be upset if by chance it's not what we thought it was going to be? It's going to be freaking terrible. And when I say terrible, it's only going to be $3,000 Litecoin. At today's price, there's the number on your screen. 20 times return is what this is telling me. So do I want to gamble on another coin, some more pillar, or this one or that one? The answer is actually, believe it or not, maybe. Because if this one goes up 20 times, what are the other altcoins going to go up? Not to say that they all go up the exact amount of multiplication, you know. But we also have been believing that Litecoin, I mean all of us collectively, everybody out there, Litecoin, it's underused, it's undervalued, it's going. Michelle White Dove, Litecoin, get it while it's cheap. It is still cheap. Get this one. I see it in the thousands. She said that. Webbot report, it'll be in the thousands. Traders, many of them, oh, it'll be thousands. Guys, you study the charts, right? Everything lines up. Now we've got a remote viewing session of an inside of a battleship. Like, come on. You've got to be kidding me. And that means 3,000 or more. So let's do some more math. $165 Litecoin. 60 times return. That would be 6,000% return. Whoops. 99, we'll call it 10K. Could it be 10K? Sure. There's, you know the numbers. Cliff High, 1/5 of Bitcoin price, and we expect Bitcoin to be 100K at some point, like late this year. According to his data, 1/5 of that is $20,000. So not only do you have a potential for 60 times on Litecoin, but maybe, and this is a maybe, 120 times your money. As in today's prices, $165 Litecoin. Now, those of you who are in at 300, where does that put you? Now, first of all, you should be cost averaging your way down. So when these dips have been happening, you should have been buying some more Litecoin so that you're not in at exactly 300. Maybe you're in at 260. You know what I mean? Or even lower. But let's just say you didn't and you're hodling $300 Litecoin. Times 20 times your money. You need $6,000 Litecoin. Are you still upset about that? That you've been hodling this Litecoin, it's $300 and it's 160 and 200, 250, all back down this. Oh no, sub 200 again. Oh no. I feel like we just got a vision of the future. I mean, we did. A vision of the future price of Litecoin. We don't know the exact price. We just know it's going to be above a certain price, and the certain price is $3,000 or more. He didn't just draw a ship sitting on the water. He drew the freaking inner workings, different compartments, ladders going up and down, which I didn't show you, satellite dishes, I didn't show you that part either. So here's what we, this group and I, all of us, want to do. And it's really needed. It's really needed for these guys. So you might recall, I can't remember if Dick Algeier said this when I was recording the video with him and I, when I did that Skype video, or if it was afterwards when I stopped recording and he and I were having a chat and I was telling him about Theta Coin and he was telling me, oh, Theta is the third stage of remote viewing. I'm like, what? Oh, and I drew this symbol a few weeks ago. Oh, that's the Theta symbol. You know what I mean? I don't remember when he said this, but if what I'm about to tell you sounds familiar already, then maybe he said it on video when we were recording. And he said to me, people were using him for them to make money. and giving him a pittance while they're making money hand over fist with his remote viewing, and had the nerve to send him chump change. So that promptly stopped. That's one example. There's other remote viewers that are going to be on this team. They'd like to get paid for their services fairly. Just an allowance, a paycheck, so to speak. Nothing fancy. We're not looking to get rich. We just want to get paid for our work. They're not asking anything. So I don't know how we're going to approach this yet, but I want to make you aware. And I'm hoping we can see some shorter term price movements remote viewed. That gives super validity to this. So that way we can know, like, with absolute certainty in all of our minds, oh my gosh, we know where this is going. Oh, this coin should be above this by the end of March or second week of April. You know, like maybe we can do some of that. We're not sure. But we're in discussions about all kinds of cool stuff. But you know me. Hey guys, donation time. Somebody needs it. Give it to them. I'm in on it. My friends are in on it. Let's help this guy out or these guys out. These guys cannot sit here and be taken advantage of for the kind of work they're information they're producing. It's literally priceless in my mind. So I don't know if at some point they're gonna set up just a simple like Patreon. Hey, let's all pitch in, $10 a month or whatever you can afford. Hell, there's people $200-300 a month I've known on some sites a month to that kind of stuff. Or is it going to be something where they release the report, kind of like a WebBot report, and they charge a small fee for it? I don't know. They're kicking some ideas around, but it's not fair. Everyone swears, I got information's free. Everyone should get it free. No, it doesn't work that way. I like to be able to come out here and do these free videos. I like it, and I'm sure you do too. But if we can get some of this information that helps everybody, that's all we're after, is information that helps everybody. And we got to throw somebody a bone, whether it's a paid report like Cliff High does, or whether it's just, hey, donations, or it's Patreon where we're all pitching in a few bucks a month to the greater good of this project, kind of a thing. We're gonna have to do something. These guys can't be stepped on like a doormat for other people's massive financial gain. We don't work that way. We in cryptos aren't about that. We in cryptos are about changing the old rotten system. And part of that old rotten system is the filthy get me rich, step on people on my way up. I paid you $100 to give me this, and I made $10,000 on it. F you. Do you have any idea what I would be doing if I used a remote viewer to tell me the price of any damn thing? Future price of crypto. Oh, Litecoin's going to go down 50% in 2 months. Okay, thanks. What's it at today? Okay, yeah, time to sell off. And then I make my killing back, and I make $150,000 or something. Do you think JSNP4 is going to throw that guy a couple $100? Hey, thanks for that information. I just made $150,000. Or do you think JSNP4 is going to make that guy sick to his stomach in a good way when I throw the amount of money I throw over at him for helping me get that, make that call? He's going to be my best friend because I would take care of him without him having to ask for it, even if he told me this is what I'm charging you for that. Dude, is it okay if I tip you? Yeah, go ahead. You want that in fiat or crypto? I suggest you take in crypto because you're about to get unloaded on. Oh, okay. Here's my address. Oh my God. Joe, you didn't have to send that much. Are you crazy? No, not crazy. I appreciate your help. That's how that goes. So, anyway, that was earlier the reason why I didn't want to tell you yet, because we were going to get another guy on it, but it's not going to work out. So now I can just tell you. We only had one guy, and it's that dude. That guy, Dick Algeier, drawing the inside of a battleship. He could have drew a butterfly, a tree, a car, a rocket ship, a missile. He could have drawn so many things. And he drew the battleship. The inside. I'm thinking, I'm expecting it just a boat on the water. That's okay. You got it. I'm happy. Oh no, you're not getting a boat on the water. You're getting the inner workings of the battleship. different compartments, ladders up and down, men working like, oh my God. And I went and looked up pictures of that ship online just afterwards, just to kind of poke around and see what was available. There wasn't a whole lot of pictures actually of the inner part of the ship. There was a few, but sure enough, just like I would expect, corridors and stuff with big piping and conduit and all that stuff running down. Outside the ship, the radars, the satellite dishes, communications, like, come on. Yes, it's an old ship, but it had all that stuff. And even way back then, that stuff was state of the art. But stuff that, maybe not fiber optics, but then again, maybe it was retrofitted later on in its life for fiber optics. I really don't know. Again, that stuff back then could have been top secret. We don't even know about it because he said fiber optics ? Because he just saw the cabling. Didn't know what it was. And it's honestly meaningless for me. Looking at the picture of all what he drew, my goodness. So it gives me great pleasure to share this with you today and to also tell you that the team is psyched to continue doing all kinds of different stuff. It's not just going to be cryptos. There's going to be other stuff coming. So who knows what, I'm excited to see where this is going. So when I did my video earlier, or this morning, I guess you could say, when it was released at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, and I said, whatever I said about, guys, this thing's coming, I'm going to tell you about it, crypto stuff, it's incredible. I stopped recording, upload the video, and I noticed, oh, it's 5 minutes and 55 seconds, triple fives. And something just told me, go look that up online. So I looked it up, just out of curiosity. Not, I don't know. If you see 555 everywhere you go, here's what the message behind the numbers from my book, Angel Numbers 101, says Doreen Virtue. The more times you see this number, the more this message is emphasized. Therefore, 555 is a triple number, so it's 5 triply emphasized. Triple fives means you're going through a major life change. It can also signal that this big change is coming up ahead, so prepare for it now. 555 can also be a validation that the change you're contemplating is the best direction for you to take. Come on! Stop. Oh, you mean jumping on cryptos? Wading through the FUD? Having my subscribers do the same? Guys, hold off. Don't you dare sell. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. They're tricking you. They're trying to shake that leaf and get those trees off, the leaves off the tree. And cryptos, don't sell. Buy more. Just, they're FUD story. Google, no more ad story. Bloomberg, oh, another article, but why the Bitcoin bubble? They do it every time. Let's pound on these people. And we're standing strong with a massive shield. Massive shield deflecting. Nice try. Nice try. So, anyways, what are the chances? This big thing we're contemplating, dumping all of our freaking life savings into cryptos, and riding that train. Is that the future? Are we doing the right thing? Oh, big life change is coming, according to this number. Whatever. Why the hell? What was telling me in my mind to go look this up right now? As soon as I upload that video, oh, it's 5 minutes, 55 seconds. Go look it up. Oh, who cares? I have 3,000 something videos on YouTube. Why is all of a sudden right now my mind telling me, go look that up? Well, I went and looked it up. And thought, oh, that's interesting. 555 can also be a validation that the change you're contemplating is the best direction for you to take. And someone else wrote the same thing about 555. I don't think reason 1 is for me, but I'll go ahead and repeat it. Reason number 1, you're a divine being. Reason number 2, a major change is coming your way. Reason 3, trust your choices. And reason 4, be open and stay positive all the way. And it goes into a little more detail. I just want to give the headline. That's a different site. Big change is coming. Cryptos, hello. It isn't the end. But the markets are down again, Joe. What's it at? 8,200 Bitcoin, Litecoin, 161. It was just 165. 161. What you do with the information I just gave you is up to you. You want to sell off? Go for it. Have at it. You want to hodl like a boss? Hodl. Don't sell. What is JSnip4 doing? I am not selling even a single coin, token, nothing. Not selling my silver, still got my silver. Although I wouldn't argue against that, as I've said now. Like, you need to sell some and get some crypto. I understand and believe I'm not going to try to stop you. Matter of fact, if you're trying to sell a lot, I'm not going to try to stop you. But I am holding. I'm holding. I'm holding. I'm holding. And whether you do that, it's up to you. But I've been read psychically. Joe, what you think cryptos are going to, what you think you have right now, you're wrong. You're off. It's gonna go. It'll be a lot more than you think. Really? I'm not sure because I know what I think and it's already pretty sick. Nope. Not even what you think. And I'm hearing that more than once. So all I can tell you is what I'm doing and what I just reported to you happened. I wanted to break it to you immediately, but decided let me see if I can get one more guy on this, and it's just not going to work out. So that's okay. Dick Allgaier already has an incredible track record, and I think just blew this one out of the water, speaking of worship. And I look forward to where we're taking this next. We can remote view all kinds of stuff. And as a matter of fact, I can't tell you any more about this particular one. He remote viewed something else not crypto related at all. After that target, after he did that target, they gave him another session to do. And I can't wait for them to talk about that one. It was freaking unbelievable. One of the things in the WebBot report we haven't heard in a while, mainly because crypto reports are the only ones coming out, not Alta reports. But there were some interesting things in Antarctica that we all wondered about. I'll stop there and wait for them to release it on when they feel like moving forward with that or whatever. It was incredible, the little bit that I heard on that. So remote viewing is real. This guy was trained by a former Special Forces guy, I believe he said. That learned it in the military. He learned it for free, basically. And now he teaches it as well. And I'm talking Dick Allgaier. So, again, we got to make sure these viewers, and just a few of them, 2 or 3 guys maybe, need to be taken care of financially. Again, the good news, I think it'll be easy with crypto, especially as it starts to go whoop and hit those numbers. Now, are we going to see a repeat of last year where we finally were getting $80-something November, Litecoin from 40, and then all of a sudden December hits and it doubles and triples and whoa, $100, $200, $300, $400 on the Coinbase anyways. It might be possible. But again, we could do some new targets. August 30 whatever, or August 1st. August 1st is the price of, if the price of Litecoin is above this, then we could do stuff like that. But anyways, we got lots to talk about, me and these guys and everybody, this team. And Bix Weir is on this in this group too. We're all chatting together. So that's cool. That's it. Again, take this with either a grain of salt or take it as written in stone. That's how I'm taking it. And boy, am I glad I got me some Litecoin. Boy, am I glad I got me some Litecoin. Take care.